Friends of the Haven is a small nonprofit that we started in 2006 for the sole mission of advocating for and supporting the Haven. So the real story here is, what is the Haven? The Haven is a substance abuse treatment center for women, for severely addicted women. The priority client is a woman that's addicted to drugs or alcohol and is pregnant. It's a long-term residential treatment program, 2 years in residence. It is one of the few addiction treatment programs in the state that allows the baby to stay in residence with mom while she's in treatment. So a good amount of attention is spent to bonding and parenting so that the family unit is preserved. 90% of the women that finish the program remain drug, alcohol, and crime-free 2 years after completing the program. Far and away the best record of any treatment facility in the state. I retired about 5 years ago, headed for what would be considered a normal retirement. My wife has volunteered at the Haven for the last 7 or 8 years. She works there on Tuesdays and Fridays in the nursery. She comes home every evening with these amazing stories of recovery and what these women are accomplishing. But so I became mildly involved. We set up the 501c3 for the very modest objective of raising a little bit of money for amenities for the women. Julie Crow, the executive director, had a greater vision than that. Julie's vision was to incorporate child care and early childhood education, and we embarked on a $3.5 million capital campaign to build them a new child care center. We can take the child now to age 5. We have a curriculum. We're applying for Qualistar rating, and it adds a whole new dimension to the program, where the program primarily focused on treatment and recovery of the woman. Now we're not only focusing on that, but we're having a child that's ready for school. The Haven program is a part of the University of Colorado Department of Psychiatry School of Medicine. It's located on the Fort Logan campus. It leases those buildings from the state. There's 90 women, 91 beds is the capacity of the program. Of that, approximately a third, as I described, that have infant children with them. Since this involvement, I think I've learned what the term philanthropy means. It means so much more. It's connectivity, it's fulfillment, it's meaning, all of the things that you look for in your employment and rarely find. And it's added a whole second dimension to my life, and I'm so glad that the Haven has found me and brought me into that circle. I hate to think that I would have gone through life without having this marvelous experience.